Hey, what's up? So despite what you may think, this entire video is not just a shameless plug for my Instagram, but rather a visual story of what the hell happened last year. Humans are very visual creatures, and people kind of live by their Instagram feeds nowadays. I'm no exception. I post a lot of the cool, interesting stuff that's happening to me on my Instagram. And so I thought today, similar to what I did in high school and matric when I made a video outlining our entire journey, my grade's entire journey through high school based on our Instagram pictures, I thought I'd do the same thing today with my 2020 Instagram pictures. So let's get into it. Let's see. I posted 28 pictures to Instagram in 2020. Not as many as I have in the past. In the past I tried to do like a picture a day challenge and I posted like 200, 300 photos in a year, but kept it low-key this year. Just posted the bare minimum of exciting stuff. And so yeah, obviously being a year in lockdown, it was characterized by a lot of time at home, and so long stretches of time between photographs. But if we go back to the beginning of the year, here was a trip I did with my family to Cape Town and the Cape Coast actually. Obviously used Lightroom to edit it, and that's a beautiful picture of Table Mountain. We hiked Table Mountain, Lion's Head, did all the holiday things, and it was a really good time. And this is one of the nicest photos I think I've taken in a while. So that was the first photo I took for the year on 18th January, and only on the 19th of January did I post the next one, the next day actually. My dad and I discussing the visible manifestation of economic growth. I like that caption. But yeah, I was basically just having climbed Lion's Head, looking down at the city, thinking about the economy and that, and how you can visually see stuff growing and property prices going up and that based on the geography of the land. And so that was really cool. Then also on that same Cape trip we went to Sutherland, saw some pretty stars, saw some constellations, not as pretty as I thought it would be because of the clouds, and the moon was out, so I couldn't see the stars as well, but it was lovely. Glad I got to see it. Then also still on this Cape trip, took a picture with my sister just as she was starting university. I posted the picture, and yeah, that was a good time. Then got home, started some summer school, whatever, went home, saw my mom and dad and sister, took this nice picture with my mom. She bought me a Harry Potter shirt, and so we both wore our respective Harry Potter shirts. I'm a Ravenclaw, just in case you were wondering. I think most engineers would classify as Ravenclaws, but yes, it's just quite a nice photo of my mom and I that I really liked. Then going off to the 21st of February, we had Ryan and Mikey's 21st birthday party, one of the only 21st birthday parties I went to, because a lot of people didn't get to have their parties because of COVID, of course. But yeah, it was a really good night with friends, having a great time. I was quite sick at the time, actually, I remember, before COVID, obviously. But I was quite sick, so I didn't drink, and I went home. I drove home, I didn't sleep over or anything, but it was a really nice night. Here's a picture of me and Chris eating a chicken drumstick. Here's a picture of a couple of the boys having a good time. That was a really good night, and one of the best nights of the year, actually. Not that we knew it at the time. But yeah, then a couple of weeks went past. 7th of March, there I am in the study center with my friend Krisha in the background, busy studying for Eng week. Yeah, I was stressed for that first Eng week. It went quite well, actually, but that was the stress beforehand. You can see it on my face. Damn, that's a look of concentration. Anyway, then lockdown started, all that good stuff. Gyms got closed, so I resorted to squatting with Sister Kyla every day, or every time we did legs at least, to keep up the good quad strength. That was a time, hey. One of my best memories, or I guess positives of last year, was getting to spend more time with my sister. And in particular, these daily home workouts were, I think they kept us both sane, and so it was a fun time. And of course, he has a visual image of actually what it was like to be training during lockdown. So then a while went past, we get to the 3rd of April, where I am missing my girlfriend terribly because we're in the middle of level 5 lockdown. So this picture was taken at the beginning of the year at one of the Tuks rugby games on a Monday night, which I think all Tuks students miss a lot, and we wish we were going back to soon. But yeah, hugs not bugs. I hadn't seen her for a couple of weeks at this point, and so I was really missing her. This is just a really nice photo of us. And yeah, then lockdown continued. Yes, that's a big gap there. From the 3rd of April to the 21st of May is when I posted my next picture, because I wasn't doing anything interesting. I was literally just sitting here at my home office on lockdown day 62, working, studying maths, doing as much work as possible, losing myself in work actually, and just having a good time. Not much to say there. I sat at my desk for a lot of time last year, and so yeah. Then we jump another big time period off to June 28th. Had my friends over for a braai. It was really nice to see them after so long, having a really good time chatting, spending time in the sun, talking, playing with Griffey. we had to put down one of our dogs last year, Rusty, and so Griffin was alone at this point, so getting all the attention in the world. It was just a really nice photo gathered around him. Then 29th of June, varsity life at home is pretty dope. It wasn't amazing, but I thought it was a really nice picture. I've taken these kind of pictures in the past where you take lots of photos and I stitch them together in Photoshop, and I think they're really cool. And it kind of tells a story as to what I was doing during lockdown. I was playing with fish tanks, I was working, I was reading, I was studying, I was very cold, you see I can got my slippers on there. I like this picture. So then yeah, as I said, we had to put down our one dog, but then Griffey, our other dog, was very lonely, so we had to get him a friend. So Kaiju comes into the picture, Kaiju cuddles. Really cute dog, we got it from the SPCA, and yeah, she just fitted into the house really well, and she's an awesome dog. It's a cute picture. We go on to the 30th of July. I don't know what this was from. I think Kyla just took a picture of me. I was trying to get a nice thumbnail for one of my YouTube videos. I just thought it was a cool picture. I just finished reading both those books there. So yeah, I just like the picture of myself. We go on to the 31st of July, where I had some friends over finally. This was just before the start of second semester actually, and so the boys got together. We just had an afternoon braai or something. Can't remember what we did actually, but it was just really nice to see old friends and to have a good time. And yeah, can't believe I haven't seen some of them since then. Oh no, I did. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. 24th of August, the gym's open again. Yeah, that was a good feeling and that. So obviously the picture on the right is not as well lit as the other one, and it's from further away, but I lost a lot of strength and size over lockdown, and so now having gained it back after a couple of months of the gym being open, it's amazing to see the progress that can happen in a short amount of time, or rather the regression in progress that can happen when you don't train for so long. Then we go on to the 26th of September, had my 21st birthday party with some friends, had a superhero themed party. My sister was Superwoman, I was Thor. It's just a really good night with friends, and one of the highlights of my year actually, with friends and family, and just having a really good time celebrating, just being friends and celebrating being alive at a time where during COVID that's not always taken for granted. So yeah, then we go on to the 5th of October, went on a lovely berg hike. This is the Tendele Gorge hike. It's a picture of me and Maria, my girlfriend. Lovely, lovely mountains, the view was beautiful. Just had a really, really nice trip, and I really appreciated getting out of Johannesburg. So yeah, also on that trip, just a quick walk, I think it was like 17 kilometers at the end of the day, with my dad, sister and Maria. It was really nice, really beautiful. The Drakensberg Amphitheatre is one of my favorite places in the world. Then on the 10th of October, that's the same time, I swam while we were on that hike. It was bloody freezing, but I thought it was just a really cool picture. My sister doesn't look too impressed, but yeah, it was a really nice swim. Nice to have done something so adventurous in the middle of the varsity semester. 21st of October, back at gym, putting in a lot of effort, a lot of time. I don't know how heavy this is. That's 20, 40, 60, 70, 140. This is a 160 kilogram deadlift. I've since gotten a lot better than this, but I was making good progress and I was really proud of it. And yeah, the captions were really great. Moving on, 7th of November. I think this was Taylor's birthday party. Yeah, sorry, all the get-togethers at the end of the year blend together, I'd say. But yeah, really nice to see friends, had a really good time. I had 2 lunches that day, just a really nice time with friends. And you can note that the only time I post to Instagram is when I'm like really happy or really enjoying myself. And yeah, it's a highlights reel, it's not my daily experience, but it's nice to see the good high points and the highlights of the year in one place. Moving on to the 4th of December, went and visited my girlfriend Maria in Polokwane. This is in a bookshop after we just bought some whey powder. 2 of the best things in the world, whey powder and books. So yeah, I visited that bookshop a lot actually. That was a really good trip. And yeah, while I was there, took a lovely photo with Maria outside by a pool with a sunset in the background. Don't you just love and lovely, cute couple photos? I do. Then on the 19th of December, got together with the high school friends and had a Merry New Christ Year party. So we don't always see each other for Christmas or New Year's because we're busy doing stuff with family. So we have a combined Merry Christmas and New Year's party. Kate likes to call it Merry New Christ Year. I like to say Christ Year, whatever. It was a really nice time. We had some Christmas food. We went to the Melrose Arch light display, saw those. Hello, Kate. I was just talking about you earlier. Well, look, come here. You're going to join the Instagram display with me. Oh, good dog. So yeah, it was a really nice night with friends. Then, on the 23rd of December, my friend Amir comes over from Chicago. I am busy, you naughty dog. There you go. A friend of Mayor comes over from Chicago to visit. I haven't seen him for 3.5 years when this photo was taken, and so it was a really nice day. I then spent some subsequent days chilling with him and talking to him and going on a bit of an adventure out on how to beer sport with him and his girlfriend Nelly. And so yeah, it was an amazing time to see someone that you've talked to on WhatsApp for years now, but haven't seen in person, and how friendship can still be sustained with technology over time and distance. And yeah, it's just really nice to see such an old friend. 24th of December, saw the family for Christmas Eve celebrations, swam in the pool, got raucous, had a really good time, had a few drinks, did some posing. This big family shot that you can see there. What's this of? Come on, Instagram, load! Posing with all my cousins and my sister, and then just having a really good time in the pool, celebrating the year and that, because we didn't actually see family for about a year. And then same thing, we went to Belita over New Year's and to Durban North to visit the same family, had a New Year's Eve braai and a run with my dad and uncle, and that was a really good way to end off the year and to start off the new year really positively and very healthily. And that was my Instagram for the year. Only 28 photos, but they tell quite a sizable story, and a story that I'm really happy happened. Obviously it wasn't a great year and it wasn't the year we were all expecting, but there were still lots of good memories that I'm very grateful for. And yeah, that was my Instagram in 2020. Here's to making 2021 an even better, more visually aesthetic and impressive and happy year. See you next time.